97.9 The Beat. Today we're here with Jazzi. Jazzi, do you have motion?
Do I have lotion?
Motion.
Oh yeah, you know. Stay with the motion. You mean?
How do you get your motion?
I think my motion comes from being consistent. It's really being consistent. You gotta show up every day. People be like, sometimes wanting to show up on some days. You know, some days you don't feel like it. You like, oh, I'll just do it later. Yeah, you can't be like that. You know, you gotta think about it. I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning before people even go to work, before they go to school, before they get their day started. So I'm already ahead of the curve. So consistency.
What led you into radio and media, or what inspired you
to do it? I always wanted to be. I thought I was gonna be like on stage on like Broadway. So I remember like when I was a kid, like watching shows like All That and you know Kenan and Kel, and I was like, man, like those my people. So like I've always had dreams of like trying to figure out how to get into this like entertainment. But I got a 97.9 because I was a camera girl, and that's pretty much how I got in. I was a camera girl. I was going around talking to everybody, and it was like, yo, your personality crazy. We're gonna put you on air. And I was like, on there to do what? And they was like, we want you to talk. So, you know, instantly I went from being behind the camera to reaching like 500,000 people in like 2 weeks. So it was a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot. But it's fun. It's fun.
So what would you tell people who want to get into radio and media?
My biggest thing is like, I'm real big on like individuality. So me being myself, like unapologetically, is pretty much what got me into every room, got me every opportunity, got me every advantage, put me at an advantage over other people, even if my grades may end up not being the best, or you know, if I might have been a little lazy on a project, like me having just being a good human being and having a good personality and communicating, you know what I'm saying, letting people know where I'm at, even if I can't, you know, whatever, just being myself. And that's like the biggest advice I can give to anybody. You see people going viral, it's because usually they had a raw, authentic moment just being themselves, and it just so happened to like take off. So if you don't take nothing else from this conversation, like stand 10 toes on yourself, because can't nobody do you better than you, and you are your own $1 million idea. So.
What was the most exciting project that you worked on?
Here or just in general?
In general.
In general? I don't know. I think one of the coolest things that I got to work on was definitely during the pandemic, when me and Erica Badu linked up. She pretty much took me under her wing, and I was helping her with like creative stuff, content, marketing, just stuff. She had a live stream series, so that was probably one of the coolest moments, because she like, just when you think she can't get no cooler, like somehow she just gets cooler. So it's cool. It's so dope to be around people that are artistically like just on another level. You know, she done seen so much. She's from the city, so that's probably like one of the coolest things. But I've done a lot of cool stuff.
What was the second most exciting?
The second most exciting, Cody Walker. So you remember Fast and Furious movies? And you remember Paul Walker, the guy that died? He was like one of the main stars. So his brother, he got a brother named Cody, and his brother Cody came up to the radio station because they had like a Fast and Furious like kind of event going on with like people drifting, and so I got to do an interview with him, and we became like friends, and that was live. And then I went out to the drifting thing and got to like drift in the car, and was out there with all like the Fast and Furious girls. Like it was crazy. I'm like, man, it was so loud, but that was pretty dope.
Okay, and how can everybody keep up with you?
You can definitely follow along with the adventures on all social media platforms. It's Jazzi Black, Jazzi with an I. You can also listen to me every day. I'm on the radio 6 out of 7 days a week, so you can't miss me. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on 97.9 The Beat. Tap in with your girl. I'll be having cool stuff to talk about. Good music, good vibes.
I was Lily on You Got Motion on 97.9 The Beat, home of the morning hustle and the $1,000 cash grab.